And there's another update to the Standard Range Plus. Well, here we are, another update for the Standard Range Plus. And this, of course, is the 2019 40.50.1. And this is the one that Elon was talking about that was going to happen just before Christmas. And it did happen to us just before Christmas. It actually happened yesterday, which was Christmas Eve. So let's see what the release notes for this latest and greatest. Now don't forget, we don't have the standard range, we don't have the full self-driving. So all we're going to get in this update is adjacent lane speeds. So when your vehicle is moving at a significantly faster speed than the vehicles in the neighboring lanes, autopilot will now automatically reduce your driving speed. This is helpful in heavy traffic situations or when there is a long line of vehicles merging into a different lane or exiting on an off-ramp. When your vehicle detects that the adjacent lane traffic is significantly slower, the lane is highlighted with the arrows and its vehicles are highlighted gray in the driving visualization. The speed adjustment can be temporarily overridden by pressing on the accelerator. Okay. Now here's voice commands. It says voice commands have been rebuilt to understand natural language. For this initial release, we focus on commands that minimize having you to touch the screen so you can keep your eye on the road. Well, that's kind of cool. Well, let's see. Let's play with that. So it says, just use the... Okay, well, let's hit this fellow. Open my glove box. So there's the default... didn't understand things. So apparently Palo Alto is actually in San Francisco. So that's, I think, where the Elon lives. Well, not lives, but you know what I mean. But it's not, didn't get that at all. Let's try it again. Ah, screw it. Let's move on. So that's the voice command. So like you can change things. Phone improvements. Now you can read and respond to text messages using your right scroll wheel. Well, that'd be interesting to try that out. When you receive a new message, press the right scroll wheel to have your text message read out loud. And then press again to respond by speaking out loud. You'll be able to view the messages as they come in via the card section on the touch screen. I don't know why this isn't going. There it is. Let's try this. Vehicle. Open my glove box. Why is it not getting it? Why isn't it getting it? What else did it say I could do? Set temperature. Set temperature to 24 degrees. Well, this doesn't seem to be working now, does it? How would I just say, open the glove box. Open the glove box. It's getting frustrating. Open the glove box. Open the glove box. Ah. There's a special way to say it. You got to say it like you don't give a crap. Well, you can't give it a command. Like say, hey, hey, you want to go for a beer? Let's try this one. Set temperature to 25. Okay, I didn't like that. Set the temperature to 25. It's not working for me at all. You suck. Alright, well, I guess this is a work in progress. Phone improvements. We talked about that you can read your text messages, but you have to default or change the Bluetooth settings to allow this to happen. Camp mode. And this is fantastic, because anytime I do an overtime shift, so I get off at 10:30 at night, but I have to be back at work at 6:30 in the morning, I usually sleep in the car at work, because it's an hour drive each way. That means I only really get, 5 clear hours between having to go to sleep and get up, and that's not enough for me. And it says here, so in camp mode, your car can now maintain airflow, temperature, interior lighting, as well as play music and power devices when camp mode is enabled. To enable camp mode, tap on the fan icon at the bottom of the touchscreen and keep climate on to camp. So, fan, and there it is on the right. On, dog, camp, off. Just going to turn it off. And I have to get back to there. So that's kind of neat, which is good, because the sometimes when I slept in the cars that I had my phone charging through the USB, and half an hour later it would all turn off. So phone improvements, camp mode, Tesla Theater. Now you can watch Twitch in the Tesla Theater app. To launch Tesla Theater, tap entertainment and the icon. I don't even know what Twitch is. I'll have to check that out. And it says here, premium connectivity is required to stream videos over cell. To subscribe to premium connectivity, please contact or visit your Tesla account. Well, they haven't said anything to us yet, and I don't know if it's because you get a year free or... No, this is the Standard Range Plus. This isn't supposed to get any of it. None at all. So we're just waiting for the email to say pay us, and it's $10 in the States, so I'm imagining $12.50 Canadian a month, and which I don't think we're going to have a problem paying at all. The next is Stardew Valley. You've inherited your grandfather's old farm plot in Stardew Valley. Armed with hand-me-down tools and a few coins, you are set out to begin your new life. Can you learn to live off the land and turn the overgrown fields into a thriving home? I wonder if there's like Farmville on Facebook, because that was addicting to some. Not me, but just to some. I think I'm going to give that a try a little later. Backgammon. I was never very good at backgammon, so I won't be playing that much. Voice keyboard. Now you can use dictation to input texts in your car. Simply tap the microphone icon on the keyboard to input text via voice control. And then we have Tracks volume version 0.01 or 0.1. In addition to creating visual masterpiece with Tesla Sketchpad, you can now make audio masterpieces with Tracks. Simply add some instruments, adjust the tempo, and record multiple tracks. Where is that? So that's in the toy box. So that's over here. Oh, Tracks is now up in the corner. Let's see what this is. Let's see if I can be a Grandmaster Flash or something. Okay. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Don't know what I'm supposed to do. What is that? Oh. Can we plus? What can I plus? Do I have to add stuff? Cymbals, drums. Oh, drums. Oh, okay. Others. Let's go what others is. Oh, cowbell. You know what? Everything is better with cowbell. So there's cowbell there, and I guess use this this is the bass drum beat. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. Cowbell. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cowbell. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cowbell. 1, 2, 3. Cowbell. 1, 2, 3. Cowbell. 1, 2, 3. All right, let's see if I can market this. Oh, that was really irritating, wasn't it? So when they say, I got a fever, and what I need is more cowbell, it certainly isn't with this, that's for sure. All right, how do I get out of this? Oh, top right, exit. So, you know, I guess if you're bored and you're creative, that would be all right to play with while you're charging, but... And what does it have here? Dashcam can now automatically save clips whenever you honk your car or honk the horn in your car. And that wouldn't work for me because I honk my horn a lot at people. I hold people accountable for their inability to operate a motor vehicle. And if I was to do that, I think my USB stick would be full. So I'm not going to use that. Driver profiles. Additional navigation settings are now saved in your driver profiles, such as volume levels. Oh, for your navigation guidance, which is good because I don't like the loud yabbering of when to turn left and right, etc., etc. Now, what did it say? Something about this first one. I think I had to turn it on, even though we're... I'm going to get back to voice commands. I'm going to work on that. I think so. If I go in here and go into autopilot, okay, no. I think for you guys that have full self-driving or, you know, whatever's called premium autopilot, that there is a slider here where you can turn stuff on and off. Oops. Auto steer, yeah. I don't know where you guys would have it, have the fancy ones. But basically, that is it for the 2019 Tesla Model 3 Standard Range Plus. It's got pretty good stuff. Now I just got to figure out what's going to happen over there to the vintage first gen old girl. So here, these guys had 7 really cool new things, and I bet you on that I'm gonna go with 1, and I think it might be the text one. It might be the text one because everything else is requiring technology, better screen. I mean, that video game probably needs to have a better monitor than the AP1 version screen I've got. Yeah, so the only thing I think that could be working on that is the texting thing. Because, well, maybe the voice commands, but I can't even get the voice commands to work here. So, I don't know how it's going to work over there. Let's try it. I wonder if I have to say the word climate first. Climate. Set the temperature to 70 degrees. No, it still wants me to drive to San Francisco. This can be frustrating. Play the Beatles. No, still wants to go to Palo Alto. Navigation. Let's go to work. No. I got a feeling that I'm not either doing it right or it doesn't like my voice. Open the glove box. No, nothing. Nothing, honey. Well, there you go, boys and girls. The great thing is that even though we have the base model, Model 3, well, the Standard Range Plus, that we're still getting some pretty cool new stuff from Tesla. So it's not like you're you're buying one of the bottom models and they just ignore you. Here they are keeping you updated. So there you go. Enjoy. I will talk to you soon. Cheers.